Do you want to know how you can earn by watching music videos on Hideout TV? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael, and a lot of viewers ask me about ways to earn by watching videos. And one of the most popular platforms for this is called Hideout TV. However, it can be a little bit confusing because you can take your earnings out through different other platforms, and how much you get for your time can vary a lot depending on the platform you use. So what I have done is I have done a comparison of all the top platforms you can take out through, so I can show you exactly where you get the best value for your time. So in this video, I'll explain exactly how to use Hideout TV to earn by watching videos and show how much you can earn and how you get the most out of your time. So just the basics of Hideout TV is that it's a platform where you can earn by watching videos, and you can just go to Hideout and sign up and start by earning by watching videos. And you can also redeem here. We'll go over how to redeem and all that later. But the thing is that Hideout is integrated in a lot of other get paid to sites. And to get a full overview, it's actually not the easiest on Hideout itself. So I'll just jump to one of the partner sites. This is just one of them. I'll show you more examples later. This is just because Price Rebel is one of my overall favorite get paid to sites. And you can see if you go to the offer walls and you go to this AdSense there, then they have these videos, and these are from Hideout TV. So here you can see the different categories. You see you can watch celebrity videos, best life, gaming, and then music videos. As mentioned, you can earn by watching music videos. So I would just click here, and then you see, then you're told that you need to earn these, or you will earn these 3 Hideout points in general for every video plus ad that is watched there. And this is basically how it works on all the platforms, because Hideout is integrated in a lot of different platforms. But if I click here, you see, then I'm taken to Hideout again. And then I can start by watching. You can also just do it directly on Hideout. And as mentioned, it doesn't really make much of a difference what you do, because you need to sign up for Hideout no matter what. I just prefer using one of these get paid to sites because it gives a better overview of the categories. And you can see right now, then when you start watching, it says loading ad. And this is important, that you will not as such earn just by watching this video. Right now, there was not an ad loading, and that's because there are not always ads available. That depends on how many advertisers there currently are in your country. So sometimes there will be a lot of ads loading, and they will be loading before, and sometimes in the middle, and sometimes after the videos. And if there's no ads loading, you will not earn, because I keep getting questions saying like, oh, I keep watching videos, but I don't earn. Well, that's because there are not always ads available. That's just how it is. There's nothing you can do to force more ads to be shown, and if they're not showing, you will not earn. But basically how it works is that I would just need to watch it. When the ads then play, then you will see it being added into your balance there, and that's just how it goes. You can just keep watching, but you just need to make sure the ads are playing. If not, you're really wasting your time. But also one extra way, you see there's something called rewards. If I click that one, you see once a day there is like a daily promo code, so I can add that, and you see it just added to my points. Very easy points to get there, so that's something you should be aware of. From what I've been told, this is not something that you can do in all countries. If you used it and it's not available in your country, or if it is, please share in the comments below. That would be great to hear. But for me, it is an option. Now it has been added. So if I reload, you can see this is points there. So if I just refresh the screen there, then you can see it's added there, and I now have those extra points. So that's definitely a little extra thing you should make sure to do every day if you decide to use this platform. There is also another way to earn these Hideout points before we then go over how you can get the most value for these points. So let's just explain that also. So if you just go to the menu of hideout.co, it's called Hideout TV, but the URL is hideout.co there. So you can see there's something called free giveaways, and sometimes they have these different giveaways where they give out different points for different things. So that's another way you can potentially earn, but you will not earn a lot like that. It can be a little bit extra if you really like this platform. However, the most important thing is, of course, how much value you get for your time. And this is where it gets a little bit confusing. Hideout TV does offer a couple of different ways to redeem. So let's go over the first one where you can redeem inside Hideout TV, and then the one where you can go through one of these other get paid to sites where you, in my experience, can get more out of it, and that's just the way I prefer, but there can be a huge difference depending on the platform you will choose, and I will show a comparison of all that so you can find the best for you. But first, the way to redeem inside Hideout TV. So you can see there's an option called redeem gift cards, and this is where you can then see what options you have in your country, and then I would potentially, once I've earned $5, be able to get a Visa gift card. And how many options or which options, that can vary a little bit depending on the country you live in, but this is not what I prefer. I do prefer using this option, transfer points, where you can connect it to one of the partner platforms. So let's go over that and this whole comparison where you get the best value for your time. So when you go to the transfer point, then you can see your balance, and then you can see my linked accounts. And these are some of the get paid to sites that I am a member of, and they will automatically, if you use the same email address, be linked. But if for some reason it has not, then you can link a new account. And if you check that, you can see there's like a lot of different accounts or partners they work with. So exactly, which ones you use, basically no matter which platform you are using to watch videos, you can, withdraw it there. But this also just shows how many different platforms Hideout TV is linked to. And that also means that, of course, where do you get the best value? Because with so many choices, and that's where I have tested the top get paid to sites to see which one exactly gives the best. So let's go over that next. First, how you redeem, and then the best value of it. So to get an idea of how much you can get, you can see you can start this redeem process. And even though I have 22.8 there, you can see right now I can only convert these 18 points. And then these are the linked accounts where I can see, for example, if I have freecash.com, this is how many coins I would get there. If I go to Price Rebel, this is how many points I would get there. And for example, if I then choose, another one, there, Y cents there, then I would get 1 cent for these 18 points there. Timebox, you see I would get 2.2 cents for these points. So what the thing is here, that what are these points worth? Because on some platforms it says directly cents, and others it says points, but what the points are then worth, that's always different depending on the platform you're using. So as you can see, you can link it to many different platforms, and to be able to take them out there, you need to both sign up for Hideout TV and you need to sign up for the get paid to site you want to use. And all the ones that are my top recommended there that I will show you a comparison for now, I will also leave a link below to full reviews I have on my website of each of those. But for now, we just focus on this one earning method, on the different one, earning by watching videos. I have done this comparison, and you can see these are some of my favorite get paid to sites. And I just again want to make it clear, this earning comparison is only for the videos, because just because you can earn the most by watching videos on one of these platforms doesn't mean that it's overall the highest earning potential on those sites, because that is not the case, I can tell you. But see, I have tested, for example, or calculated, like if you earn 100 Hideout TV points there, and I can see I just need an extra letter there, if you can see, then how much would that be on that platform, this amount of points? And on Timebox and Y-Cents, it just shows directly in cents, so it's a little bit easier to calculate. But then what would the US dollar value be of that point? So this is the US dollar value of 100 Hideout points on the different top get paid to sites. And you can see there can be quite a difference, all the way from 5 cents up to 12 cents that you can get by watching videos. But we'll talk about the overall earning potential a little bit later, like how much can you earn from this, how much time do you need to invest. But that doesn't mean, like for example, Price Rebel, yes, that doesn't give the highest for earning by watching the videos, but it overall gives high rewards for many other things. And free cash, for example, pays for most paid offers a lot more than some of the highest paying ones for these. So it all depends what earning methods you're using. But if you're just focusing on earning by watching videos through Hideout, then you get a good overview here of the top get paid to sites and which one that pays the most. As mentioned, I have full reviews of all these options here on my website. I will leave links below so you can read all about how to use them, what the earning potential is, and also see how you can easily join. But let's just then also talk about how much can you earn by watching videos on Hideout TV. So to make it clear, you will not earn a lot, because what I showed you is for earning 100 Hideout TV points, and that will take a long time, because usually by watching 3 ads or so, sometimes that will take several videos, you will earn 3 Hideout points, and you see that you need to earn 100 Hideout points to even just earn maximum around 12 cents. So it will take a lot of time, and they're not always ads showing, so it's not an effective way to earn. People constantly ask me, how can I earn a lot by watching videos? The reality is you cannot earn a lot by watching videos. If you want to earn by using get paid to sites, it can be a fun way to earn a bit extra, but you need to make sure to also use some of the other earning options these sites offer. But if you prefer watching videos, then now at least you know which of the platforms give you the best value for your time when you watch it on Hideout TV, because that can be a little bit confusing. That's why I spent time putting this together, because so many people have asked me about it. So I hope this video helped you. As mentioned, I'll leave links below to full reviews of all the top get paid to site I mentioned here in this video, so you can learn more about them. And if the video helped you, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.